Okay, here we go, another fucking video again. Back on this motherfucker again. But before we get started, I just want to say, I did a few of these other fucking videos, 10 of the top death metal fucking albums I like, and black metal. Everybody seems to like that shit pretty good, especially because I chose to pick shit that's not typical. I'm not doing Cannibal Corpse and fucking bullshit everybody already knows. So I think I'll probably make some more of those. I know the Brotherhood of Steel 1515, I think it's your username you said, suggested I do one about punk rock and shit. So I might do that. I'm actually probably going to separate it. To me, a lot of times punk and hardcore kind of are synonymous, but I'm going to separate it. I'll probably do a section of 10 of my favorite hardcore albums and then 10 of my favorite punk albums. And, I like all that shit too. I'm not just about fucking black metal. I grew up on punk rock and hardcore and shit. So, yeah, that's what we'll be doing in the coming future. All right, anyway, what this video is talking about, I recently went to a show in Houston, seen the Hell's Heroes bullshit. Pretty fucking good. It was 3 days. I didn't go to all three of them because I wish I would have went to Thursday because I know fucking Violence and Spectral Wound played and some other shit. I should have went there, but I just went to the Saturday show. Yeah, I can't even fucking remember because I wanted to see Celtic Frost. Been wanting to see that shit for a long time, so had to go to that. We had a good fucking time, man. And while there, I went with a bunch of my friends. Everybody I know, man, they're all old motherfuckers. They're all in their 40s, almost 50. But everybody went there and got fucking wiped out, acting like idiots. And what it's reminded me of, because I like to listen to podcasts and shit. I like horror movies, and I saw there was a podcast. The fuck was it called? Horror Movie Club. Horror Movie Club is what it was called. Podcast. So I started watching that shit. I saw they had a lot of cool movies they cover, and I saw they had Return of the Living Dead, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. And if you've been watching this fucking channel, you know in 1985 that movie was very integral as far as getting me involved in underground music and stuff. So that was kind of the origin of where I started getting into this shit. So I thought, I'm gonna watch this, and it was some young motherfuckers acting like they barely just watched it and shit. I was like, man, it was already pissing me off because they were just watching it. It was making me fucking sick. But one thing I thought was funny, one of these motherfuckers was talking about the plot, because that if you've seen the movie, there's a gang of fucking punk rockers go in the graveyard, start doing some crazy shit. He said that was unbelievable, and some of those people in there acted so over the top, it kind of ruined the movie. I was like, motherfucker, you said it over the top. I mean, the way those people were acting, I've known people acting like that my whole fucking life, man. I mean, apparently they don't know shit. Anybody that's hung around the punk rock hardcore scene, you've seen motherfuckers acting crazy and shit over the top. And I'm sure what he's referring to is either that bitch dancing naked on the tombstone. I mean, I haven't seen that, but I've seen bitches getting naked dancing like that, not in a graveyard. But I don't know, I've seen a lot of fucked up shit. So to me, them saying that was over the top, nah, it wasn't. That's fucking normal. I mean, I think what he was referring to is that fucking character Suicide on the movie, where he was constantly cussing everybody else and just pissed off the whole time. Well, people I knew were like that, so it wasn't bullshit. This motherfucker just didn't know shit about hardcore. But anyway, back to Hell's Heroes. Why it reminded me of that? Because when I went there, I was with a bunch of fucking grown-ass men. They were drunk off their ass and acting like that, loud and tearing shit up and acting obnoxious. Even we were leaving the venue. These motherfuckers I knew were drunk as shit, and they were, every car that drove by, they were, you fuck you, and running at the cars trying to attack them and act like a bunch of fucking morons. So, yeah, that's not over the top. That's just fucking normal. And these are grown-ass men, and they're fucking almost 50 years old acting like that, so the shit don't ever go away. But back to the show, man. I had a good time. Saw Satan, Pagan's Altar, a Night Demon. But I was fuck up drunk the whole fucking time. I was stumbling around. I went to the merchandise area. They had a whole bunch of fucking vendors and cool shit. And I guess apparently at one point I was so fucked up, I went and spent, I think, 180 or 200 something bucks, and I bought that is fixed. I think it's 3 or 4 LP set with demos and stuff. So I was pretty excited about that. And I guess after I'm trying to recollect it, I left and I didn't have it. So I'm thinking what happened is I went to the fucking pisser and I was at the urinal and I set it right there in the urinal. And I guess I walked off and left it there. So if you're watching and if you found that fucking record in the pisser, you're welcome, motherfucker, because I lost it. So a little fucking stupid on my part. I wanted that fucking LP set. So there was fucking money down the drain. But it was good shit, man. I saw a lot of fucked up shit. People were drunk as shit, but met a lot of cool people too. That's why I like going to these shows, because I hate most society. I hate most motherfuckers, make me sick. But at least people here, they're all fucked up like me. So it was very cool. Come across a lot of people. I was drunk, just randomly seeing people talking about their fucked up shirts and patches on their jacket and shit. Pretty fucking cool. But Razor was good. Old ass men up there fucking tearing it up, and I know they just recently came out with a new album. Which is pretty good. I mean, it's kind of repetitive. You listen to the first half, it sounds like the same all the way through, but they still have it as far as aggression and good chunky riffs, so it's pretty good. But when Celtic Frost came on the stage, we were fucking wiped out, and of course we were screaming nonstop, play shit off Cold Lake. We screamed Cherry Orchards over and over. You know he ain't gonna play that shit. He fucking acts like Cold Lake doesn't exist. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I say juice is like wine, motherfucker. You start playing that shit again, and he tried to eliminate that from the discography, like you can't find this shit anymore. Fuck, it's good. But anyway, Celtic Frost sounded fucking good. Really good, man. They played all the classics. I've always been a fan, but it's reignited of how fucking good it is. And it's funny too, we had a bet, me and all these fucking idiots I went to, as far as what he was going to call it. Celtic Frost or Celtic. And I knew he was going to say Celtic, because I won the fucking bet. But if you look at back interviews from years ago.
This is Celtic Frost, Tom G. Warrior. And Ole Amberg. We're standing here at the...
He called it Celtic Frost. Tom G. Warrior on interviews, he in the past called it Celtic Warrior, but now... I mean, not Celtic Warrior. I'm thinking of a different band. Celtic Frost. He called it Celtic Frost back then. And now he calls it Celtic Frost, how it's supposed to be. So, anyway, I won the bet, and we got fucked up, saw Celtic Frost, left, and went back to the hotel room and tore the shit out of it. I was in somebody else's room. I don't know who it was. Busted shit all the fuck up. So, actually, if I was smart, I would have pulled out my phone and shot video of that shit and posted it up, but it didn't happen. Anyway, here's some shit. Check it out. Fuck off, fuck you, motherfucker, and fuck the world.
I thought I'd gone.